up, guys? We are live here at Pro Play Games with the brand new Instincts Surpassed starter deck. This is the beginner side of the starter deck, so every release you're going to have a beginner starter deck and a expert deck for veterans. So just difference in price point. I think the power level can be pretty similar, but we'll find that out later in the week. We're planning to do a nice little boot up of these decks and put it into a nice little battle series, similar to what the Patreon members will get on Patreon exclusive competitive battle series. But we're gonna do just a battle series back for YouTube because I know you guys have missed it, and we're gonna bring it back, show you a little taste of what you would normally see if you were a Patreon member, and kind of just go over that again. I know Peter misses the battle series, I miss him as well, so we're kind of going to go over what you can expect in this deck, and then we'll show you a kind of like souped up budget version for those of you returning back to the Dragon Ball Super card game or just want to make this deck on a budget, No draft ball cards. I promise. Alright, so this is Ultra Instinct Son Goku, Hero of Universe 7. Now this card is really good. I like it a lot because it has critical inherently, so you can actually like throw a double strike on him and it's going to be very powerful to knocking down your opponent. And in the grind game, your opponent really always wants to negate this or combo out of the attack because of how powerful it is. So let's see if we can get a little bit closer here. As you can see here, it's got the trait Universe, Warrior of Universe 7. So that means all your cards are not going to have any specified cost. So if it says double green and colorless, you can use all reds to cast that card. So that's really important because it's going to give us a lot of flexibility in deck building. Now, the only thing is that the cards have to have a Universe 7 trait to have that no specified cost. Remember, you still have to pay the cost, so you still have to pay the 3 energy or whatever it is, but it doesn't matter what colors you pick. Now, on the backside, when this card attacks, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 Universe 7 card in your battle area and give it plus 5k power for the duration of the turn. So very, very cool effect. It makes your other Universe 7 cards also a threat, so it's hard because your opponent's going to take, they're going to take some damage, right? They're going to take the damage from this big boy attacking or from one of your other battle cards, which are going to essentially just power up for free. Now, on the front side, he also has critical, which is insane because you get those early swings in on your opponent when they're unawakened, and normally in any other matchup, you would take those, but because it has critical, you really just want to defend your life, and that really puts your opponent in a really awkward position because now they're running out of cards really early in the early game when they're really expecting to get those few attacks in on their life back into their hand. So it also has a Warrior of Universe 7 trait in the front, and then really cool Awaken actually. Shout out to Bandai for getting creative on this one. Now you can normally Awaken if your life is at 4 or less, just like this leader. Draw 2 and flip this card over, but you have an alternate way of flipping him over. You can control Universe 7 card in play with 25k power or more. So that's going to be really easy, especially in this deck. You're going to be able to get a turn 2 Awaken, which is actually like ridiculous, especially because you're not missing that critical mechanic. And now you're going to be 15k when your opponent's leader is 5k, and you're going to be up ahead really early in the game. And remember, the backside's going to draw you a card too. So very, very cool. Very, very cool leader. Now, like in every starter deck, you're going to get some cards that you could only get in the starter deck. So this is very important, right? So we got Friendly Rival Frieza. We got 1 copy, I'm sorry. We actually get 2 copies, but the first few cards are all foil, as you can see here. And then you'll get the non-foil versions of them. So not only do you get exclusive starter deck cards, but they come foil. Random assortment will come foil, so not every single one. And you'll only get like 1 copy foil, and you'll get the other copy like non-foil or something like that. So we got Friendly Rival Frieza right here. Nice little parallel foil. Look at that. Nice. Ultra Instinct Son Goku. Now this is how you're going to get your turn 2 Awaken. We're going to go into the deck a little bit more on the deck profile, guys, so I'm just going to like really just profile what's in here. So you got a gold foil of this, and then you got a regular foil of this. SSB Vegeta, Steadfast Ally. Nice little foiling here. We're in this together. Very cool extra card. Serves as like a dark hole, pseudo dark hole. Friendly Rival Frieza in the non-foil version. You can see the difference here, side by side. Another Steadfast Ally. We're in this together. Now getting to some reprints. Okay, guys, so the really cool thing that I like about these starter decks that they started doing is that they reprint some staples that you would normally see in decks, and then you go ahead and you actually get some new cards, too, from the set. So you'll have Sensu being here. Only 1 copy, RIP, but if you get 4 copies of this, you'll get 4, or you can just get 2 starter decks and buy the rest of the singles. using our TCG Player link down below. Doesn't have to be from us, guys, but TCG Player gives you the lowest pricing. 4 After Image Technique, very cool negate that you need. Sparking negates are very useful in almost every deck, so shout out to Bandai for including those, very heads up. Tien Shenhan, which you can get from the set, but if you don't buy any of the new set, this is a cool way of getting cards that you would need. Krillin Battle Mastery, Piccolo, Namekian Lineage. We got a bunch of the new set cards here. Android 17, Spirit Vanisher. Beerus, Divine Obliterator, so very heads up again. Including super combos is something that should have been since day one, but we're seeing it more commonly and staple from now on. Being able to make sure that your deck includes at least 4 super combos. This is 2 of them. I like it on this one because they do switch up the super combo. We are Universe 7, of course. This is a Universe 7 deck. 2 Backbone of Universe 7, Son Goku. So those are your other 2 of the 4 super combos. 4 Master Roshi, Forged of Will. Awesome. So we're going into even Tournament of Power. They're giving us some Tournament of Power cards, and those cards haven't been printed in a while. So very cool. Very cool. And that common used to be like $3 or $4, so very good. Focus Mine, Son Gohan. Multiform Tien Shenhan, 4 copies. Tournament of Power card as well. Another Tournament of Power card. Infinite Energy Android 18. Remember, guys, these all have the Universe 7 trait too, so that's very cool because this set actually enforces a lot of the new Universe 7 cards. And then we got Universe 7 Representative, which I believe is the last, second to last card. We got 4 of these, and remember, these were like $2 or $3, guys. By the way, this is a hot card for sure. It can search your Victory Strike. And then we have Hidden Power East Supreme Kai. So just 1 copy. But just like Sensu Bean, this is a very, very sought-after card. This is a very good staple, and it just gives it gives double strike, so you can give double strike to your leader. And very super heads up of them including this as well, because this is actually one of the best cards in the entire deck. Because the leader card, remember, you always have access to your leader card, so being able to have double strike crit at any time, insane. You're gonna want definitely 4 of these, whether it's this version or the Champa version. They're both very, very good and very, very necessary for the deck. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is that's the entire deck. We're gonna show, like I said, we're gonna show a budget version, budget competitive local version. So if you want to go out to your local game store, you would have to pick up at least 2 of these decks, and then you'll be able to maybe pick up some small little rares that are like 25 cents to 50 cents just to complete the deck, maybe some commons too. But the deck should not cost you more than $50. So we're gonna show you a revamped version of this deck later on a YouTube video, and if we get lucky, we're gonna get Peter, and he's going to be able to fight us out with the other deck from the series. So you're going to be able to see Goku versus Cell. It's going to be really cool. We're going to tune them up. We're going to make them nice and budget for you guys, for those of you getting back into Dragon Ball Super or anything like that. Remember, if you want to see more competitive content, you're a grinder, you want to start winning regionals like the PBG guys, make sure you check out our Patreon. That is where you're going to get the scoop on the competitive edge. Other than that, thank you guys again for watching. Till next time, we're out.